What's up, collective? Welcome back to my channel, Vibe Nation Tarot. It's your girl, Asia, and I am here to bring you a collective message. This message may or may not resonate with everybody watching. It's not a personal reading, but that's okay, because if you're interested in a personal reading, you could check out my information in the description box below. All right, so this is going to be general. So this could be any sign. Put yourself in whatever position that resonates for you. And like I said, if this does not resonate, do not try to force this information into your story, okay? It's just not your story. All right, so let's get an overall energy for the collective as it stands, benevolent ancestors. The Anchor. This is emotional stability. This is feeling like emotionally you're where you want to be, okay? You're happy, you're at peace. It's like some sort of like just complacent contentment, right? It feels good. It feels like you're in a place of serenity. I don't know, life is just all is well, you know? Like, I want to say so many things, but it's like, this is a good place to be. Like, you ain't got no worries, you ain't got no issues, no problems currently. Yeah, because I see in the recent past, you did have a lot of burden. And I do see where you were worried, okay? But I also see where you're getting out more. You're becoming more social. Whoever this person is, I feel like you're starting to show yourself more loyalty. Like you're getting back to your truth, right? Your true authenticity. So, yeah. So there's definitely a victory that's occurring here with these obstacles and challenges that you've had to face. Mountain is here, which also it just confirms that somebody has dealt with a lot. But I feel like emotional, and if you're not already feeling this energy, this is what's to come, okay? So we got the Anchor. There's some sort of peace that's going to be restored here, some harmony. You're going to feel more complacent, like I said. Not complacent like lazy, but you're going to be able to like relax is what I mean, okay? You're going to be able to relax. Oops. So, yeah, this happens because you take action. The Emperor, divine masculine energy. This is, whether you're man or woman doesn't matter, but this is somebody who actually does something about their situation, okay? They don't just sit there and take whatever is occurring. I feel like this person, there's things that are working out for this person. Yeah. More emotional stability because you're cutting out. You're cutting out the things that no longer fit. They're no longer, you know, they no longer see you thriving. They no longer provide any kind of abundance to you, happiness to you, warmth, compassion, anything. So you're cutting those things out. Yeah, you can't trust a lot of people too. I feel like a lot of this energy is like you're cutting out those who have been deceitful to you. Those who may have taken from you and they thought they were getting away with it. This could be your counterpart. I got a Queen and King of Swords. Well, no, this is the Knight of Swords. Okay, no. Yeah, no, this is about you taking action. Once again, like I said, somebody is definitely doing something about this situation. Queen of Rods. The Chariot. Okay, I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you could be very ambitious, very passionate, okay? You don't have to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you could just be somebody who is just very resilient. You're able to pick yourself back up when need be. And I got the Chariot, which, you know, this signifies you making a decision to go in a new direction. So having this ambition, this determination, now you're set on what it is that you want and you're getting ready to head that direction. Ace of Cups. This could be about you on a self-love journey. You're showing yourself more love and compassion. And change. You're just, I don't know, just your luck, your fortune is changing right now. Like a lot of things, like I said, that you cut out, that energy or that space that you're making because you're cutting these things out is making way for new beginnings, new energies to come in and find you, right? Because you're no longer bound by these energies. Yeah, victory. There's success and victory that's ahead. So, victory, yeah, you're overcoming these burdens. Like I said, there were a lot of challenges that you had to experience to get to this place. But you have finally found this. And with the anchor being here, like I said, this is a time of relaxing. This is a time of finding that emotional stability, grounding yourself, right? Emotionally. Yeah, you get in the truth and you're ready to take a leap of faith. So Ace of Swords, this is the clarity that you're receiving about your circumstances. And with the Fool here, this is about you going on a new journey. Like, you have realized what your truth is. You set your sights on something that you really want to do, or a direction that you really want to go. And I feel like this is you trusting the process and just going for it. Six of Cups. There could be people from the past that want to reunite with you. They want to get back into your energy. These people see you leaving. They see you more wiser, more experienced. These people want to come in and communicate something. They want to talk to you, right? They want to come in and kind of convince you not to move forward the way you're doing it. Or they want to kind of, you know, throw some confusion in there some way so that you don't move forward. They want to cause conflict. They want to be right. Or they want to prove you wrong. You know, they want to prove your efforts to be useless, worthless, like you're wasting your time. These people want you to be codependent on them, is what I'm feeling. Like, they want you to always rely on them for something. Yeah, but I see you surrendering. You're letting this go. At one point in time, you weren't able to see. They were skilled at keeping you kind of like unaware of what the reality is or the truth, right? Yeah, you could have been living with these people, whoever I'm speaking to, or you could be married. This could be your family. This could have been somebody that you were dealing with that was unfaithful, or somebody that you were dealing with that gave more of their time and attention outside of the relationship between you and them. I got the World here, Capricorn energy, and this just signifies a completion of a cycle. Like, you've come full circle. You've learned a lesson now. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom is there now. If you want it. If you want to move forward, take the lesson for what it is and keep moving, right? So with this Hermit energy, I feel like you're trying to find that. You're trying to seek that inner enlightenment, that wisdom, that path to enlightenment that shows you the direction that you need to go. So you're getting guidance in this situation. It's just that you could feel like you're in between worlds. You could feel like you're still trying to take care of whatever from the last cycle in order for you to completely move into the next cycle. But I definitely see you being more wiser, and because of that, because you're showing yourself more respect, you're more wiser. You've had some sort of like awakening to your self-worth, to what you bring to anybody's lives, relationships, whatever. It's like now you're able to heal yourself enough to take this leap of faith. You can trust whatever's taking place is going to take you to something greater or something better. It's time for expansion. It's time for you to, you know, just have blind faith about moving forward, about this new beginning, a new chapter. Because the world talks about chapters in our lives. And when you've gone full circle, one chapter is completed, that means you're going into a totally new one, which is where I get this Fool energy. Which is why I keep talking about having trust, needing to trust the process. Yeah, because I feel like now I don't know if this is you, but I feel like somebody has issues with their emotion. No, this isn't you, but this could be in a past situation for you. Somebody has issues with their emotions. Like, somebody's not able to always control themselves. Like, when times get hard, I feel like somebody really allows themselves to get deep in sadness or grief, or feel like they're a failure, or feel like, see, I wasn't worth it in the first place, or I wasn't, you know, I'm not blessed enough to have, etc. But this person finds this stability emotionally through this journey. Or this could be the person that you're dealing with. Like, you've elevated to a certain place where you're no longer, you know, feeling emotionally unbalanced. You're detaching yourself from the people that do thrive in that kind of like low vibrational energy. They don't thrive, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's like One point you're feeling emotionally unbalanced, unstable. You're not really focusing on why, but you do eventually, right? And I feel like now you see your potential. You do find your self-worth. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very abundant. This is somebody who's confident and self-sufficient, self-made, right? And it's a very attractive energy as well. Yeah, Eight of Wands. This is moving fast. Something could be moving quickly, or you could be literally moving, traveling. Eight of Wands talks about accelerated motion, traveling, movement towards this new beginning. Look how the divine is offering you a new opportunity. It comes through this experience. Again, this is you finding your self-worth, which is the whole reason why you had to go through something that was very grief-stricken. Like, I just feel like you got your heart broke in a situation, and Spirit wanted to break your ego, right? Not only did you break up from another person, but you broke up from an aspect of yourself when it comes to your ego. Because a lot of this was self-driven, like your self-determination to have a certain thing, or to persevere or hold on to something, to keep being determined at something. That is the part that I'm talking about had to be broken. So even if it came with a broken heart, that's eventually what the end goal is like to break you of this thing so that you release it, now making the space and opportunity for Spirit to move you forward by finding this stability within yourself. But it had to be you to make the decision, right? Yeah, betrayal. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you were betrayed a few times by the same individual or individuals, right? But that was the whole point of what I just said. Like, that was the whole cycle. You know, you were in this situation to experience this level of betrayal or this level of heartbreak in order for you to break free from your own ego too. Yeah, to find stability. You went from somebody that was betrayed. I mean, this person could have stolen from you. This person, you know, took a lot out of you over and over again. And, you know, when I look at the Ten of Swords, I think about how this person is bleeding out. Like, you had to be laying there, and so nobody came to check. Nobody came to, you know, there was no apology or there was no closure on certain things that happened, took place. But look how you end up anyway. You still end up in this King of Pentacles position. You still end up self-sufficient. You still end up, you know, abundant. Like, you're able to bounce back is basically what I'm seeing here. And yeah, bouncing back from heartbreak. This could have involved third-party situations too, where, like I said, somebody could have, like, you know, given their time, energy, resources to other things, right? And I also feel like with the third-party situations, like, the amount of heartbreak that had to be put on you was somebody made you feel like you weren't enough. They had to go out and, you know, have relationships with others. Was, like I said, that part that needed to break you free from your ego. Because I feel like for some of us, we may decide that, oh, I'm going to keep trying. Oh, I can fix this. Oh, this can get better. Or I can wait for this situation to change. And, you know, it never does. So you had multiple experiences of being betrayed by this same type of situation. Third-party energies. Two of Cups is here. This could have been a karmic soulmate that you were dealing with. Somebody who was, you know, sent to be a part of your life at some point in your journey to teach you the hardest lessons in order to, again, break you from your ego. I got the Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person caused a lot of confusion because they were being led by their ego. They were being led by whatever it is that they wanted at the time. And they wanted you and everybody else to like it, you know. And if you didn't like it, it was a problem. So King of Rods is here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. It doesn't have to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is somebody who has strong leadership abilities. Like, this could be somebody very charming, very charismatic, very driven. You know, when they say what they want, they go for what it is that they want. You know, they don't let anybody get in the way of that. And I feel like with the confusion came in with the way that this person didn't respond appropriately to the things that they should have been held accountable for, right? They never took responsibility for what they were doing. They always just figured that you needed to fall in line with them and allow their toxic behavior to be what it is. It is what it is. You love me or you don't, right? So I feel like you were somebody that was very unconditionally loving, and you saw where this person needed healing, where this person was broken. You could see these aspects in them. And I feel like you gave unconditionally because that's just how you are energetically. You're just a spirit that's unconditionally loving, you know. But when you're dealing with somebody who is in their ego only, or, you know, somebody that has a selfish energy, that can tend to be definitely unappreciated, you know, on many occasions. Like, this person could have plenty of opportunities to just totally disregard your unconditionally loving energy that you have until you take it away. Now, once you take it away from this person, that's when the antennas go up. But that's neither here nor there, because I feel like this whole journey for you was for you to, again, break free from your ego. Yeah, you had to walk away. You had to walk away from unrequited love. This was a realization for you that the rejection doesn't come from others. It comes from you first, right? You have to first reject yourself. You have to first be in a place where you don't give a crap about how you feel and you keep doing something anyway, in order for you to really and truly see that you're rejecting, you're abandoning yourself and allowing other people to do the same thing. So justice just came out, Libra energy. So yeah, justice is served here. You know, like I said, whatever it is that you're cutting out with the sword of justice, with the sword of truth, in recalibrating your scales, bringing back the harmony and balance and peace within your life. That's the action that you had to take. Yeah, and it required a lot of strength and courage. Leo energy. It required a lot of strength and energy, strength and courage, and that's why Spirit is now giving us the Empress, because you are in this place of, I feel like you're in a place of balance between your ego and your instinct, right? You're a being that can take the intuitive messages and apply them and allow them to help guide you and lead you as you move forward, right? And that's what I feel like with this Empress energy is coming out. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. This is the energy that is coming out. Is because you're no longer listening to anything outside of you. You're no longer allowing the King of Ra's energy to persuade you, convince you to go along with what they want you to do with your soul. You're now making the decisions based upon what you want and what the divine is giving you spiritually, right? I also feel like this is a great time of creative ideas, creative expression, right? You're in a place of manifestation. A lot of you could be pregnant. It's not going to be for everybody, but you're pregnant with ideas, creative ideas, right? And I feel like, again, it comes because you literally cut out whatever is distracting you from being connected to the divine. You're literally removing that out of the way. You're releasing the space, an opportunity for the divine messages to come through. And this is where your creative thoughts come in. I feel like as you continue to progress, the past or the people or person, you put it however resonates, wants to also be a part of that energetically, right? You could be feeling, just inside, you could be feeling like the energy of restlessness or anxiousness, right? Where your person is literally, I feel like they're watching, they're keeping tabs on you. They're not just, pretending like this doesn't exist, this division, or the fact that you're moving away energetically, you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like you can encounter some of that anxious energy if that's the case. I feel like this person is very determined. As they're watching, as they're keeping tabs, there's still a level of determination in this person, in this energy. This could also be you. You know, now that you're in this Empress position, you could be in a level of anxiousness, restlessness, right? As you continue to persevere. And not only that, but I feel like for some of you, this is a time where Spirit is trying to highly suggest that you get rest, right? You fought enough in a situation. Yeah, with this anchor energy, it feels like you're, again, being called to relax, okay? I feel like a lot of you had a lot of worry, you know, worrying about things. And the thing about worry is, like, it doesn't necessarily change anything. All it does is exhaust you energetically, right? So I feel like this could be your energy, but definitely for the past has not completely, you know, disconnected themselves just because you disconnected, right? And like I said before, you're a very attractive energy. Like with you being in this Empress vibe, you're very attractive because people don't realize when you start loving on yourself, you start to care for yourself. You start to change. Like your skin starts to glow. You're starting to look more manicured. Like you're taking care of your hair. You're taking care of your car, your home, your kids, whatever the case may be. It just looks abundant. It looks like you're abundant. You're creating, right? You're able to come up with all kinds of ideas. You look happier. Your spirit just feels lighter, and you just look like you're healing. And that is a very attractive energy. So understand that when it comes to the past, of course, the past is going to want to have a part of that, okay? I got the star here. Literally, some of you guys could be experiencing stardom, or some of you guys could be in a position where you're receiving a lot of praise, or a lot of people are coming up to you and, you know, just want to have your time. They want to have some of your attention, right? So with this star energy here, I feel like that could be, you know, not everybody, but, you know, that could be your energy with the attractiveness, right? Not only that, but the star also represents healing. It represents the release. You know, this person's pouring out. So this is you, again, removing the things out of the way that are no longer fulfilling your highest needs in order for you to make space for new thoughts and ideas. Here's the High Priestess, she who knows, Piscean energy. So yeah, you're creating a portal, or you're creating this line of communication with the divine, because there's no longer energies that are fulfilling that space in your mind. Like you have the freedom to create. The moon. The moon represents the things that are hidden, the things that are still unknown, right? I feel like that's kind of where things are right now. Like the divine is still cooking some stuff up, and you haven't seen everything yet, right? Piscean energy. But you could be feeling like God has forgotten about you, or you could be feeling like you've been kind of left out in the cold, but that's not true. I feel like the divine wants me to let you know that is not true. I got Judgment at the bottom of my deck. Okay, this is part of the transition, part of the transformation. Remember, for a lot of y'all, I feel like you're at a crossroads. You're in between worlds. You're not yet completely out of the fog yet, right? There still could be some things that have not revealed themselves. There's still some truths that are still hidden, whatever the case. Or you could just still be healing. So we're not going to skip any steps, and we're not going to rush the process here. Yeah. There could still be a level of worry. There could still be a level of anxiety, like I was saying before. Feeling like you shouldn't do, or, you know, second guessing yourself. I like to call it stinking thinking. Like you're thinking of things that are just really pessimistic. Old stories that you keep revisiting, therefore they keep re-injuring, right? And it's making you create doubt. Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles just showed up in the reverse. It just flipped out of the deck. And this is about feeling like you're not capable, or you're not worthy enough to do something. Remember, with that Fool energy, this is about you needing to have blind faith and trust in the process, okay? But yeah, I feel like these thoughts create this opportunity for you to feel like you shouldn't invest in something. And that, my friends, is not the truth, okay? That's lies. I feel like every time you've ever told yourself that and you've ever not moved forward and taken the leap of faith, you felt disappointment. You felt disappointment in it. Maybe somebody else does it and you're like, damn, I could have did it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just look back on it and you're like, man, shoulda, woulda, coulda, because I had the opportunity now, you know, whatever. I definitely see you getting new perspective here. Okay, new perspective, Hangman energy, Pisces energy, is about you looking at things from a different angle. Okay, now that you've had these moments in the past where you wasted time, you procrastinated, you didn't take the leap of faith, you didn't believe in yourself, and therefore you were disappointment in how unproductive you were. I feel like now you're looking at this from a different angle, a different perspective. And I feel like this had to come at the right time. Like, don't ever feel like, because some of you may be maybe a little older and you may be feeling like it's too late. Don't ever feel like it's too late. We live in a society where time that's been constructed by man, right? But the divine doesn't operate on time. There is no such thing as time. So you have to understand that when this happens for you, it is at the right timing. It is at the time that it's supposed to be, in divine timing, right? Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Yeah, be gentle on yourself. Yeah, this is a victory, a win, the sun. This is going to be a victory for you. Whatever is happening, this transformation, it's going to come all of a sudden too. You know, it's going to be a win for you. But I feel like right now, currently at this place, you're at a stage of trying to ground yourself emotionally. Okay. So if this reading resonates, then you're right on track where you need to be. So, you know, you don't have to worry, am I doing enough? You know, like I said, I do feel like somebody out there is worried, but worry is just going to exhaust you energetically because it really doesn't change the circumstances at hand. This is part of the process. This is part of how this is supposed to be, you know. And it, you know, whenever we're transitioning, and especially transitioning is something this huge, there's going to be chaos and conflict, fam. I mean, that just, I don't know. Makes sense to me. What did I tell you? A change in the wind. A change in the wind. Yeah, this is a rebirth. Somebody went through a very, very tough cycle. But it's okay. Even though you may have lost a lot of things in the last cycle. This is a time of rebirth. Yeah, and you got ancestors and spirit guides that are supporting you on the other side. You may not feel like that. You may feel like God's forgotten about you or you've been left out in the cold. But this is about you needing to make decisions. Choices and decisions. Don't worry about how the outcome is going to be. Just make a decision. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to be, you know, stuck in certain patterns? Do you want to go with what's more comfortable, which you can expect? Or do you want to take a leap of faith and try something that you haven't done before? It's also important that you observe the messages that the divine gives you. Some of you guys get messages from spirit, like, you know, yesterday I kept saying 333, you know, and this morning I woke up at 4:44 in the morning and I was like, gee whiz, you know, like, what is the divine trying to tell me? You know, I tried to think about what I was dreaming about, you know, just tapping into myself at that time. It's really important to know that too. When you get signs from the divine, those are times when you should stop and observe what's really going on. Okay, don't just dismiss it as a coincidence, because a lot of times I feel like there's deep messages that come to us in that way. Okay. Spirit wants you to go the distance. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself as you're continuing to make this change, this transition. Understand what's happening here. You're trying to find emotional peace, and it's coming. And I feel like you're getting poised. You're getting positioned for something better. Spirit is saying, spiritually, well, mentally, you might have to disconnect yourself from the bigger picture. You may have to take a minute to kind of disengage from the bigger goal, because that could be draining you right now, especially if you're feeling like you can't, you're not quite clear on things. Maybe it's time to take a break. Yeah, soulmates. So like I said, you may have to focus or concentrate on this relationship as the lessons that you learn, okay? Everybody that comes into our lives leaves us with something, like a lesson that we could expand from or grow from, right? And I feel like this person was definitely somebody that was sent to bring you this lesson that's going to change your life forever. Yeah. The patterns, okay? Reflecting on patterns, maybe patterns, like I said, that you were engaging in that maybe you weren't able to focus on, you weren't aware of in the past. But it's now time for you to understand why you do what you do. What are your motives? What drives you? What excites you when it comes to, you know, this person or this relationship? Or any relationships. All right, let's get another oracle message for my collective. What else does the collective need to know? What else? All right, let's see. What else does my collective need to know, Spirit? Pride. Like I said, this is you overcoming the ego. Not only are you letting go of people who have their own selfish agendas, but you are also breaking free from your own selfish agenda, okay? Yes, judgment. We saw that in the deck when I was doing your reading. It's not there anymore, but judgment basically talks about the transformation, the enlightenment, the spiritual level up that you're going through right now. Spirit also wants you to choose to focus on the lighter side of life, okay? Try not to be so serious as you're taking this time to reflect on things, okay? Be gentle with yourself. Yeah, and have the courage to stand in your truth. Have the courage to stand in your truth. Have the courage to continue to persevere, to continue to move forward, and to have this blind faith, okay? Because there's going to be an opportunity that you're going to need to just trust the process. Friendship, which is also giving me that message of how people come into your life for a reason, a season, or for a lifetime. You know, everything is about something that we can all learn from, right? The experiences. So guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will come back and bring you another message soon, guys. Y'all take care. Peace.